Hello, everyone. Welcome to American Firearms Network. For those that you are watching, we really appreciate it. For those that you are watching for the first time, we hope you enjoy our show and subscribe. Today's topic is, do you really need a red dot on your carry gun? Right? This is your tool to defend you and your family. Do you need a red dot? What do you
No,
think?
no. I don't think you do. Red dots have their place, but when it comes to defensive training, being able to protect yourself, all you have to be concerned of is being able to draw your weapon as quick as possible and put in shots on the perpetrator very quickly.
I mean, how many times? I know we've talked about this subject in a few of our shows in the past. Right, we brought this up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's really true. And how many debates have we had? Red dot versus irons, and I know we did a show on this before. But for defensive shooting, and I've been to a lot of classes, just like you. I don't think you need a red dot. You know, if you're proficient up to 7 yards, I do not think you need a red dot. I think you guys can get good enough up to that distance. And if you train enough and you can become proficient at that distance, in my opinion, I don't think you're going to have the time. People say, oh, of course you have time. But you don't know what position you're going to be in.
No, you don't.
You don't know if you have to go to a knee, if you have to go to you're going to start fiddling around looking for your dot.
No.
Unless you're training with that dot to catch that dot. It's still tough to find the dot sometimes, right?
Yeah.
It can still be a little bit off.
And dots can go dots can go off.
Dots not only can go off, but they can be not tuned in. Not dialed in, right?
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't have that sighted in correctly, whatever. There's so many reasons why. I train with red dots also because we're instructors. We have to teach with red dots. I'm not 100% against red dots. I see how, some people can bring up that argument. But to me, I'm solid with my defensive gun. I do not have a dot on my defensive gun. I strictly have irons. I don't think you need it. I don't think you're going to have enough time. I think it can be a risk. Even that 1 to 2 second delay, could be a problem,
I've taken them off my guns. I had one on my Glock 19, and I also had one on my 43X Glock, and I took both of them off.
Yeah.
I shoot very well without a red dot. And I've always said that when you're under stress, God forbid, in a situation, you're not looking for no red dot. You're basically point shooting.
Yeah.
Okay? You're drawing that weapon and you're just lining that gun up to the target and you're point be shooting. You're not looking for a red dot. So they're good in the sense if you have time, if you're shooting from a long distance. But even so, in a defensive situation, if you're 20 yards out or 40 yards out, you're not going to be shooting. You're going to get away out of there.
I was in a situation, I know you know this story.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't even remember if I brought it up in a show or not before. I was in the Bronx. I was caught in a store holdup. Long story short, 2 guys came in, everyone down, old school, just like a typical robbery. There was 2 other people in the store and the owner, and they put us down, and it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, terrifying. And the thought of just looking at your dot and anything else, it's like, and I bring myself, and that happened a long time ago, and I bring myself to that time, like, and I'm always thinking about it sometimes, like, would I be able to pull that gun out and aim correctly?
Yeah.
I don't think with that adrenaline in me and the way I felt it, I'm speaking for me, myself, you guys out there might have it, might be different, right? So I don't think I'd be aiming like that. I think I'd be pulling my gun out and point shooting, at least catching the front sight and shooting as soon, flash sight, right? Flash sight. As soon as I see it, as soon as I can get that front sight on, boom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
that's why it's important. Well, when we train people, we try to find out how they live, and we train the way we live and the way they live. And let's face it, you've got to have your mind set to do certain scenario-based training where you are point shooting. Now, if you can master a red dot, drawing your weapon really quickly and getting your red dot in line and then pulling the trigger, at very close angles, yeah. But really and truly, like I said before, you're not going to need a red dot 3 to 5. What is it? What is the distance between
3 to 7 yards?
3
Up,
to
up to
7
7
yards.
yards, where most of these encounters happen.
Yeah, you're
You know
not.
what I mean? And a lot of them mainly are closer most of
Right.
the time. And I know you hear stories, oh, that's not true. There's stories at 15 yards, 20 yards, and you hear all that. But mainly it's up to 7 yards. It's close distance. It's not even that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to really look for your red dot? I mean,
Not
maybe you
necessarily.
can. Maybe you can get lucky and have a couple seconds to aim. I don't want to risk that. I'd rather just be really good at my iron sights
Yeah.
and practice that. And
And
there's no reason why all of you out there with some training and some practice can be really proficient in that short distance with iron sights. You know, there's no reason for that.
And
You know?
if the truth be made known, you're not even looking at your front sight when you're under stress. You know, I want you guys to do yourself a favor, and I've done this, but I want you to do it. I want you to go to the range, and I want you to take your firearm out and do a high ready, and then I want you to put your head down, close your eyes, and get a pal of yours or someone to say fret, and so as they say fret, you put your hand up, boom, pull the trigger. Don't look at the front sight, don't look at anything. Just pull the trigger and do that five yards out. I guarantee you're going to hit your target. I guarantee you're going to hit your target without looking at that front sight.
Right. You might not get it in an 8-inch or a 6-inch circle, but you're going to hit that target where it needs to be.
You're going to hit that target, yeah.
And even if you're a little off on some of them, you'll get there with some practice, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, the whole point is you don't need a red dot for your defensive carry. We don't think you need it. It's just training and practice, okay? So that's our final verdict.
Well, guys, thank you for being a part of the show. Please remember to subscribe. Please remember to continue following us. But the most important thing, train, and more training. Take care and God bless.